So remember, we had decided that if we had a 7 by 9, that would become a 14 by 18 because we're doubling. So 7 times 2 is 14, 9 times 2 is 18. If you had a different number, for example, okay, get different dimensions. I'm going to do this. Okay. So here's the thing. You're going to end up with this many boxes going across, but it'll measure like this. So watch. So if we go, you're going to count by twos. Okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. What number did I need? Okay. How many boxes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I know, it's math, but you're doing great. Stay with me. Okay, so you've got 7 boxes, but the boxes are going to be larger because we're going to do them 2 inches apart. So remember our pro tip? So pretend that I'm going to move this all the way down to my end of my paper. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to scoot the camera back well enough for you to really see. So I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter just so you can see. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so then we would connect this. This is where you're welcome to use the T-square. Let me finish these 2 lines and I will show you. It's the tool that looks like a Minecraft thing. So this is great for you know, going longer distances. Okay, so we've got lines going this way. So you guessed it. Now we're gonna go this other way, and I'm just gonna turn the page so that you can see, okay? Now, let's see, what was our dimensions again? I dropped my paper. I don't remember, I think, was it 9? Like, we needed 9 boxes? Okay, let's just say that. Okay, we're gonna count by twos again because it's gonna end up being 18 inches. So we'll go like all the way down here. So we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, I'm sorry you can't see it, but 18. Okay, and then remember our pro tip where we scoot the ruler down. We don't do anything else fancy. I'm just going to do this so you can see. In theory, you would go all the way to the edge of your paper, but you get it. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so pretend that I went all the way to 18. I'm just going to show you real quick. We connect these. And again, you can use a T-square instead of a ruler. Some of my rulers are kind of the shorter ones. So you're going to do that across the whole page. And you're going to end up with something kind of like this. So an idea is you can leave yourself like an extra box. Like say your number was 7 by 9, but then you did like 8 by 10. And then that would give you some space to write numbers. Now, it's okay if you didn't do that. You could even just really small, like right in here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. okay? And that would be okay. But it'll help you when we do the next step. Okay, so basically what we've done is we doubled the size of the picture that we had before, so I'm just going to show you kind of the difference. So do you see how much larger this square is, being 2 by 2, than this? And so it's going to be like a way cooler, more impressive picture than if we'd just done just that. Okay? So that is how you do step 2, and you grid. Now, also, pro tip, use pencil, not Sharpie, and draw as light as humanly possible. So just like be so gentle. And here's what you can do. So say you get to the end, you've gridded it, you've labeled it, you're ready to rock, but it's really dark, like this value. Just grab an eraser and just lighten everything where you can still see it clearly, but it's not so distracting like, oh, they totally used the gridding method. It's not the end of the world if you leave the grid on there, but it just looks so much nicer. And like, if people don't know that you gridded it and they're like, what, you drew that? How did you do that? And they'll think you're magic. So just lighten a little bit. So once you really get these 2 steps up, you are like made in the shade, my friend. You're going to be amazing.